Kubernetes recipes, a practical guide to container orchestration and deployment. There are wonderful books about Kubernetes outside, but all of them has the architectural or the theoretical angle. What Greg and I wanted to infuse here is a practical, hands-on cookbook style. If you're not familiar with the format, for every problem there is a solution. So it's packed with code. And as you can see by the thickness of this book, we're talking about 750 pages. There's a lot of recipes that you would like to copy and paste and get ready to production. The book is up to date. We created using the latest technologies, Carpenter, custom resource definition, Istio, Prometheus, Grafana, and so much more. Greg and I are professionals that work every day with Kubernetes, and we use the same technologies that big companies use it to deploy high-scale workload, millions of servers. We are talking about the technology that LinkedIn uses every day for managing 500,000 servers, Spotify is using to deploy their fleet, the CERN is using to analyze the data from the telescope, and all the instruments around Apple is using every day. So this big company uses the same technologies. And I really like because this book covers a little bit of everything. We start from the basic and the beginning, how to install Kubernetes in your own machine, how to leverage Minikube, how to deploy in a popular cloud provider, Google Cloud, Amazon Web Service, and Microsoft Azure. And we're getting a little bit more interesting. We start from the basics, namespace, how to deploy a pod, an environment variable, multi-container sidecar, how to get observability, and how to work also with infrastructure behind on the control node, how to backup etcd, configuration, and these things are more interesting for the operators, but it's good to know that if we work every day on our wonderful cluster. There is a lot of interesting things about container registries, AWS ACR, Docker Hub, GCR, Quay, Harbor, JFrog, how to use a virtual cluster with vCluster, how to split our cluster in different tenants and get the best of it. Because if we have like a big cluster, the operator are located for all the cluster, maybe we would love to be more specific so we can understand better how the things work. Stateless, stateful application as well, managing networking, and especially leveraging Istio, Set Manager, external DNS, external secret in Kubernetes, how to use NFT table, and a lot of software-defined network using cloud-native network function and virtual network function. There is a lot of things about observability. Observability is a hot topic nowadays in Kubernetes because when you deploy your application in the cloud, you would love to understand how you can optimize and get up to speed. So metric server, Prometheus, Fluentd, these are the tools that allow us to get up to speed and get more faster and understand what are the bottlenecks in our application. And present obviously in a wonderful dashboard in Grafana. There's a lot of interesting things about workload, virtual machine that you can run inside your Kubernetes cluster. But the best part, I believe, that is all around machine learning operation. So MLOps is a big topic as well, how to run AI, generative AI, and the workload of tomorrow. Big company use Kubernetes and is a big love, Kubernetes and AI, because it seems a natural choice to manage the partition of GPUs, how you can allocate some special node with resources to directly to be leveraged for our AI workload. OpenAI is using Kubernetes to manage their fleet, to create the best model that every day we are using. And there are so many things interesting, like high performance computing, web assembly. Uh, Guys, you need to read it, this book, because there is also a mention about the future, how we can use green IT leveraging Kepler, Kubernetes efficient power level exporter. All in all, Greg and I put our energy and effort to create this wonderful resource, and I hope that it can be like a cornerstone in your day-to-day journey. I can't wait to hear your feedback. This book is available today, worldwide, in all the best bookshop, as well on Amazon. So I can't wait to hear your feedback because I'm super curious to hear your success story with Kubernetes. Bye.